Did the trick. Guess that got its attention. All of them. Now let's go check on those miners. Yeah, we'll work this close.
She's so dead.
We don't know that.
Looks like
You did it.
I thought you blew yourself up.
Are you two okay from here?
I can get this idiot down. Don't you worry. Thanks, kid.
Better let Corbin know his men are all right.
Big hammered backside.
I found the two you mentioned. They're safe, but could probably use a hand. Is that everyone?
It is. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
I knew we were blasting too much, but the man who staked the claim here, Ulvund, he kept pushing and pushing me. I tried to shield my crew from his constant demands every damn day. I should have been stronger.
You were there for your crew when they needed you. That counts for something.
Ulvund can threaten me all he wants. I am not letting my people back into those mines.
Will you be all right?
Yes. I can take it from here. You are owed, Huntress.
Ulvund's
Thank
name
you,
keeps
Huntress.
coming up.
I'll see the
It's
last
never
two
good.
make it out.
Sooner or later, someone's gonna have to deal with him.
Thank you, Huntress. I'll see the last two make it out.
I'll gather these while I can. Not gonna back down. Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested. Pigment would work well on armor. This place has seen better days. I don't think I can get past them. Guess I should... leave it for now. Be chain scrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too. I'll put these in my pack. Bristlebacks must have got these Oseram. I hope Erend and the other Vanguard are okay.
Outlander approaching. That the Savior?
Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The Bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
I'll have you know, I am the smartest man to ever stand exactly. So if an Oseram hammers metal in an empty forge, just
Ho there! Yeah, I could take her.
You're a Nora, and I'm inebriated.
Why don't you bring that bony ass of yours over here and say that again?
Someone said I have the best singing voice in all the dumps. Next round on me!
Maybe finally someone who will outdrink me, huh?
Unless Ulvin and his cronies hear about it. Now leave me be.
Come on, anyone! Make my day!
Anyone see where I put my drink? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, there it is. Am I lost, or am I
think
exactly
I've had too
where I'm
much
meant
to
be?
drink.
Is that
Next thing I know, I'm running around naked with an apple in my mouth and an arrow sticking out of my ass cheek.
Where'd I put my shoe? It looks like
Eyes up here, sister!
Oh, there it is, there it is.
Hope to catch you soon!
Let me see that.
Finest work of shame.
Sparks of
Don't
the
worry
earth.
about that.
Round! Round! The more you say it, the more wrong it sounds.
Anyone see where I put my drink? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, there it is.
Ale, empty horn. Bit early for you to be up and about, isn't it?
Out of the bowl!
Hope you got that roof fixed.
Don't you think...
Proper survey of the valley.
Am I lost?
What?
Or am I exactly where I'm meant to be?
If you call a few squiggles on a piece of paper a map, sure. Okay, sure. What's this proper survey?
I don't know. Something that marks the highs and lows, peaks and pits, places we Next thing I know,
like
I'm
those
running around
weapons,
naked with an
actually.
apple in my mouth and an arrow sticking out of my ass cheek.
Ho there! Yeah, you! I meant to ask, how did you do in the fighting? I had the best singing voice in
All I know is
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
I am most certainly so.
Shop's closed, Red.
Watch as I walk.
You're welcome
in a
to use the
straight
workbench. Best I can do.
you old boy, you made it.
I'd live in a forge if they paid me enough.
Now I've seen everything. What's wrong with my face?
Don't mind this lot. They smell bad, but they'll do. In a pinch.
Tell Petra
Almost
I say
ready to
hi.
go?
Huh? I thought you had a black eye.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
What, can't you see I'm trying to drink here?
There you are.
Ever wonder what... Hiya. Where'd I put my shoe?
Some are afraid to be so close to the Forbidden West.
And I missed it.
Missing these moments on the same side here, the bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Carja who let the bristlebacks into the valley, sent them straight through the gates of barren light.
That is preposterous. Why would we let dangerous machines into our own land?
You mean the land that honest Osram laborers work tirelessly with no say in its governance? The land that, should you sign the decree...
Oh, you and that damned concession decree!
...would be managed by the people who actually live and work on it.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my... saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed part when my fellow labor intimidated and taken advantage.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Nobody handed me anything or dropped everything I've achieved.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. Then just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of... I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is gonna get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Pretty sure it's your round. Can't be my round. I know everyone wants to.
Eyes up here, sister! Not again.
Thought I taught you your lesson
Heard the
last
Tanakh
time.
might be opening up the border.
Yeah.
Imagine the possibilities.
Not worse to do.
Hello, beautiful.
Please don't offend your sensibilities, Nora.
Hey, Milduff. Milduff. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grip. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept...
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Milduff. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Why, you twins? I never seen red-headed twins before.
Never fear, my lady. You have found me.
Come on, anyone! Make my day!
Ignoring me again? What?
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's O'Dur. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring, master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear. Seems to energize after attacks. I think landing heavy attacks or combinations will energize it faster. Use that energy. Try attacking your enemy. See if you can energize them. And their armor's off. Shoot the energy. See if you can trigger a blast to cause damage. This one goes to the Nora. You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast their armor.
Yeah!
I were a sober man, I would kill you.
Ignoring me again?
That energy doesn't last forever. That spirit can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
Like, really thought about it.
Oh, hi.
Over here.
Savior, thank you for taking the time. My condolences that you had to...
I've dealt with worse.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into... It's completely absurd, but the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned
How did the bristlebacks...
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from... But unless they have wings, I don't see how they could have come...
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Baron... Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, help me shut up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess, because he...
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous...
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristleback...
How did you...
I asked for the posting, overseeing the entire valley on behalf... It was an honor.
But your job would be a lot easier.
Ulvund's not. He's been around longer than I... No, I'll find a... I have to.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience... Well, let's just say, and with the bristlebacks, Ulvund has plenty of...
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed...
Correct. The reconstruction of Baron Light...
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted...
Yes, according to Sid, the ground he took off and...
Good place to start looking.
If you learn that maybe Ulvund will... And maybe then, he'll actually focus on rebuilding Baron...
Greetings. Easy there, Red.
That's some fine gear you got there.
Look, I found them shards fair and square.
Help! It's after me!
That bristleback's gonna run him down.
Thank the Forge you were here.
Get inside until it's safe.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Should use shock ammo. Your time's up. Ready for anything now. My focus is tracing the signal back to that metal tower. Might be worth checking out. There. That should be enough wild meat for Mildef. An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest. Looks like some sort of quarry. And it's full of bristlebacks.
You picked the wrong day for sightseeing.
That's right. I better keep looking.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadiz's delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going. You know where I can find Aaron?
Captain went chasing after more bristlebacks further west.
Just follow the sound of cursing and